And again, we'll take some time here to tend to this posture, to make these adjustments, to see if we can invite in a way that the posture is really reflecting openness, relaxation, ease. And reflecting your worthiness, your goodness, dignity. And always, whatever I offer here is an invitation, not a demand. Go with what feels good to you. Please, that's the invitation here always. And so we'll bring in some of what we explored in the last practice. There might be moments when something is feeling connected or feeling good, and just there's freedom to linger there, to let my words just be in the background. Do your own thing. Explore what's working for you. And so beginning again to feel into this more energetic body within the more grosser, larger physical body, this body in the body. There could be a texture, or someone was noticing earlier that it had a color. And there could be a brightness or a darkness, a tone, a vibratory quality. And of course, when even with the invitation being to be aware of the whole body, of course, the awareness will shrink, get small, and get lost so many times. Of course. In that moment of returning, we can lovingly, with ease, spread the awareness back out, open up, whole body. And so in the last practice, we experimented with the long breath, what that felt like, the effect of that. And now let's explore and see what kind of breath right now would feel the most nurturing. So it might be a long breath, but it might also be a short breath or a whisper-like breath, just far away in the background somewhere like a feather. Experimenting, exploring. Is there any way that I can make the breath feel comfortable? This is not a pranayama. We're not moving more breath around. We're not inhaling strongly or exhaling strongly. This is all very subtle. Subtly shaping the breath like a potter would, play? Can I experiment with what kind of breath would feel really good right now? Perhaps imagining that the breath is smooth, or maybe it has a color like a brightness or golden or some kind of color you love. And can you infuse your breath with metta? Inviting in the sounds, breathing with the sounds. And now, for this practice, we're going to experiment with perceiving, imagining, sensing the breath in different areas in the body. And just to see, what does it feel like when I pay attention to the breath here? Does that affect the energy in the body when I perceive the energy of the breath here? We'll just experiment, we'll see. And so, first, bringing the awareness to this spot, this place just below, a couple inches below the belly button. This is just an experiment. Can you imagine that the breath is being breathed right into this place? Maybe this is in the imagination. Maybe you see it like a light coming in here. Or maybe there's a way that you somehow sense it here. Breathing into this area right below the belly button. Or maybe there's a way that you see the breath energy moving here. While also playing with, experimenting how to let the breath feel comfortable. And now bringing awareness to this area above the belly button, below the heart, the solar plexus area, right here in the middle of the torso. Just imagining, perceiving, conceiving that the breath is being breathed in and out of this area in the body. Maybe you're sensing this in the energy body, and also you can be seeing it. You can invite in the imagination, which might perceive the way the energy or the breath is moving. Sometimes it's some of us who are visual can see breath swirling or spiraling or maybe moving up or down or out and in. That can be part of this exploration. The mind will become distracted. That's okay. The returning moment is key. Can that be met with a slow, tender hand, gently guiding back to this area of the solar plexus? Just imagining, seeing how it feels to breathe here. And even with this as the focal point, there's still kind of an awareness of the whole body. And then moving the awareness, moving the attention to the heart, the chest, the upper chest. Playing, experimenting, just imagining that the breath is being breathed in and out of the heart, the chest. You can feel the movement of the inhale and the exhale in the energy body and in the physical body. And you might also see it with the inner eye. Just this movement of the breath, in and out of the heart, the chest, while still being aware of the whole body. And these are just suggestions. And anytime you explore one place, if it feels really good, you can stay there. But now we'll experiment bringing the awareness to the crown, the top of the head, or even the forehead. And what does that feel like to perceive, conceive, imagine that the breath is being breathed into the top of the head? Does imagining that or perceiving that have any effect on the energy in the body? This place, being aware of the breath in this place. Then moving down to the base of the skull or the area where the neck meets the shoulders or the back of the neck, any area around there. Just playing, experimenting. What does it feel like to imagine the breath moving in and out of this area? Now bringing awareness to the back of the heart, back body, this area right behind the heart. Again, maybe connecting with this area in the inner eye, the imagination. Maybe you see the breath moving in and out here. And can you also, in some way, perceive it through the energy in the body, breathing in and out of this back area? We'll still asking the question, is the breath comfortable? Can I make it any more soothing or comfortable or easeful? Continually having some awareness on the whole body to see if there's any areas of tension, contraction that could use a little love, awareness, relaxation. And now sensing the area of the lower sacrum in the back body. Can you imagine? Experiment. Breath being breathed through the sacrum, this back body. We'll spend the last just few moments here in this practice just checking in. Is there anywhere in the body, this whole energy body, that feels okay, comfortable, even pleasant? And it's okay if nothing is coming or you can't sense that, but if there is an area that feels okay or comfortable, breathing here. And perhaps maybe just this light invitation to see if this area of okayness or comfort can spread at all. And just using this comfortable breath to rest here in this area that could feel comfortable, pleasant, okay.